Tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Let's see. Got 6 viewers already. Let's go. The viewers want to see the moon phase crash. Look, I can't wait until Aloe gets here, man. Oh man, where's Aloe at? Aloe is not gonna like me. Damn, man. My cat is like literally opening up the sun. Hey, you gotta move this because it's in my eye, okay? There we go. Okay. Let's see. Welcome, Silver Days is in the house. Vincent has new lows for Bitcoin coming soon, and then alt season. Beats me, man. Probably. Yo, man, I don't even know if we never got alt season, so just count that out. How's OXT looking? Yo, I didn't realize that OXT is actually about to get delisted from Binance. I wonder what's going to happen because last time we checked, Binance was the #1 wallet. It has 130 million OXT coins, so... Welcome, Mike. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Vincent says alt season should be in April. I kind of want to load up on Dogecoin. You really think we're going to get alt season, man? I hope so. I hope you're right. Well, actually, I'm out. I'm out of Dogecoin, so I officially sold on the live stream last night, and look, we're going back down. So I stuck with my plan, sold resistance, didn't get greedy. I hope it ends up going up, but like think about it this way. If this comes all the way back down, I could get my 100 billion back at $2,700 instead of, I think it was like 4,200. So that's not bad. So we'll see. I hope we get alt season, but I'm out now, so I'm only going to be buying BTC, Bitcoin Maxi. I can't wait to actually start making videos on that. My 3rd time buying BTC. Let's go. My 3rd time buying BTC. Silver Days, welcome. Welcome back. It's really hot here. It's 80 degrees. It's 80 degrees in my living room slash kitchen slash a workspace. I don't even know, like what? We're going to see in the next few weeks if a real alt season is happening. Yeah. I hope so. I mean, we just got relief on some altcoins. I was looking at Uniswap and I'm like, man, Uniswap had a nice move and it just got sent all the way back down. It's just crazy. These moves are insane. It got sent back down to literally it just gave back 2 months of progression. Yeah, 2 months of progression. Wow. Floofin, welcome to the live stream. Welcome. Vera Floofin. Very Floofin. Vera Floofin. Ver Hoofty Floofin. Welcome, man. Welcome to the live stream. Ooh. I used to have this car. And there's one for sale. It's like a really limited car. And it's a universe trying to suck me back into That's funny. I love blaming the universe, right? It's the universe sucking me back in to try to get me to buy a new car, or I guess a used car. But my only argument is that I've been having to fix my car a lot recently, and I hate it because every once in a while I have a good idea to sell my car and lower my expenses and get like a, reliable car. But the problem is that every single time I've done that, it doesn't last more than 2 years. So 2 years is good. Like it's like, oh, okay, so I'm driving the car, no extra expenses for 2 years, and then all of a sudden there's like a big expense that comes up. So last year it happened, and I had to pay $1,200 to fix my car, and then this year I had to fix something else with it, and it's already costed me $300. So I'm like, man, like I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that much because think about having a car payment and paying, $200-300 a month. But it's if the payments, or if the what am I trying to say, if the repairs cost more than like if it ends up being like a $300 car payment for the expenses, it's like, why not just buy a new car, or like a used newer car? But I mean, my car should be good. It has like it almost has 150,000 miles. Yeah. So it almost has 150,000 miles, and sorry, 140,000. Or it's either 140 or 150. I don't remember. But it's a Toyota Corolla, so those things should go for over 400,000 miles. So we'll see what happens. That's what I'm thinking. I want to get a used Dodge Challenger. Yo, is that Vision's burner account? Is that Vision's burner account? I remember when I was bringing up car talk in Vision's live stream, and I was looking at the Cobra, the Mustang. I was like, oh man, like I should get this, and I didn't end up getting it. So now I'm just stuck with the Corolla, which is fine. That's the worst investment you can do as a car. I don't recommend getting into a car payment whatsoever. You buy a car for $6,000 and drive it till it drops. That's what I did. What's up, Steven? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, that's what I did with my car right now. I think I spent like, it was $6,000 for a Toyota Corolla with 100,000 miles, and I bought it in November of last year or 2 years ago or something like that. No, it's going on 3 years. So yeah, I actually did it when I started my YouTube channel, like live streaming, November of 2023. So it's going on 3 years now, and it's not bad. Or I can thug it out and buy more crypto. Yeah, you should buy more crypto. And yeah, man, I've had big car payments my entire life, Steven, so I really don't want to get back into that. I like nice things, but I guess I just don't want to pay for that. I'd rather reallocate that to something else. Like Bitcoin, baby, to the moon. Turn that $10,000 to like $100,000. Let's go. Come on, or $1 million. That's all it has to do, Turn my $100,000 or whatever into $1 million. It's just a 10x. Come on. All Bitcoin has to do is hit $600,000. Come on. My Toyota Corolla is a 2008. What type of repair? Oh, so there was an oil gasket leak. So it's like a plastic part, apparently, but it's a lot of money to fix. So it was the oil leak. Oh, the water pump was rusty, and it was about to go out. The sway bar links. I just fixed the sway bar links. A couple, like 2 more things. I have the paper, but I can't really show you guys my desktop. So I have the paper up on my desktop, but like in a file. But unfortunately, I can't look it up right now. But 2 more things too on top of that. So I have a 2013. I drive a 2010. Yeah, but it's a Toyota Tacoma. You can't go wrong with that. Yeah, I guess when we get wealthy from our returns, we can buy another car. All you need is an A to B. That's true, and that's exactly why I did that. That's exactly why I got rid of my really cool car, my race car, and I did that. And it's funny because that's exactly what the dealer said. The dealer was like, I was just trying to get out of my payment, and he was like, well, if you want a car, this car, and it was at a Toyota dealership, and he was like, it has one owner. He drove it for 100,000 miles. It's pretty ugly, but if you're looking for a car to get you from point A to point B, this will do it for you. Um, and yeah, the rest is history because I they took my car and then they sold me this car, and it was like $6,000, like $5,800 or something. But it's real. It's like gold color. It's like it has rust on it too. So just bought sway bar links too. Toyota 2018. Nice. My previous car was Toyota 86 TRD SE. Stick shift. It was so nice. I love it. It's weird not driving a stick shift because I don't know how people drive. Oh, like I'm not doing. Oh, I'm just driving. Like I have nothing to like fidget with or move around. So it's kind of like awkward driving. Like, do people really hold still driving? It's freaking boring, man. But anyway, I guess I'm boring now, so whatever. Those are easy fix. Those are easy to fix yourself with a little help from YouTube. I'm not gonna do that though. I actually the door handle. So my wife broke my door handle because at one point we were both driving one car, so we both did that. And she broke my door handle, and I took it to the Toyota dealership where I called, and they wanted like $600, and I like freaked out. I was like, "What the? Like, what do you smoke? Like, I could go on Amazon and buy the part myself." So I bought the. So I was like, "Screw you guys! I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell he was thinking." But I went and bought the. I bought the part on. I went to O'Reilly's actually, and then I also ordered the part on Amazon. Because O'Reilly's piece what didn't really fit, which is actually another. It was annoying because I thought I was like ready to go, and then I was like, oh, I can't even replace it. So I ordered on Amazon. The Amazon part did work, and I YouTubed how to fix my door handle myself. So I did it on my own, and it cost me $24, and it cost me it was like an hour because I had to keep watching the video. So. Um, Yeah, those things I think I could do myself, but as far as like engine or like, oil leaks or water pump, I don't think I can do that, or nor do I really want to do that. So, if it's like something really big, I'll definitely pay for it. But if it's something like, I don't know, replacing the tail light or replacing the headlight, I'll just do those myself because it's so simple. I could just do it, throw on a YouTube channel and watch it and do it. Stevie says, "Yo, it's nice to hear you keep your Elon, bro. Yo, it's nice to hear you keep your Elon, bro. Yo, Stevie, I'm sorry, man. I said it. And I stuck with my plan. I actually ended up selling it yesterday. But like I said before, so I sold 100 billion because I had 100 billion left. That doesn't mean that I'm done with Dojo on Mars. It just means that I had to stick with my plan because if you've been watching the live streams, and if you've been watching my channel, I've been consistently saying that, hey, on the weekly time frame with Bitcoin, the second that we start printing red on the Gaussian channel, which had happened literally yesterday, the second that we start printing red, which had happened, I'm going to sell my altcoins, okay? And the reason being is because historically speaking, every single time we printed red, which at this point, I need to look at history and see how long we actually stay in the red. But historically speaking, when we do get in the red, this is the best buying opportunity before we actually start going up. And that's for BTC. So I needed that capital because I needed that money so that I can buy BTC when BTC has the next correction to the downside. That doesn't mean that it's over. That doesn't mean that I'm done with Dojo on Mars. It just means that temporarily I'm going to take that money and I'm going to be allocating it to Bitcoin during the next correction, because I think that Bitcoin is going down, which we stated last night when Bitcoin was at 75,000, and I think that my money is going to be safer in a bank as opposed to out on an exchange right now. But hey, I mean, I'm still making my weekly update videos on Dogelon. Don't worry, I'm still going to always be in it and have my foot, in Dogelon Mars. I held it for years. I don't know if you were here yesterday either. I was thinking about buying OXT because obviously if you know me, then you know that my two coins for the past 5 years was Dogelon and OXT. And what's crazy with OXT is that Binance actually added this on their monitoring tab. So I think that it's very, very, very brutal, because if Binance actually delists OXT, they are the number one holder of OXT. They have 130 million coins. So this thing is going to capitulate hard. It's going to go to zero. So I'm not saying I'm going to buy OXT. I'm saying, hey, I might get back into Dogelon if the time presents. Because if it does go down, and if I could buy my 100 billion back at like $2,000, then I will. Still have some extra to buy BTC with. But anyway, I hope that clears up any questions that you had. Silverday says sologenic meow. Check out stablecoin dominance, please. Okay, let's take a look at your coin first, which is sologenic. What is this? Did you buy this? Oh, it's actually capitulating. Oh my gosh, man. It's going down. What happened here? It was just 100 million market cap, and it just ended up, yeah, what the hell happened here? Oh my gosh. If you want to know what's going on with Sologenic, then Google it. But as of February 4th, the price of Solo was a snapshot. So whatever your token holdings number was still the same until conversion rate is applied. It's all good, not a scam. I don't know what that means. Oh, they're migrating. That's what it was. Okay, so it seems like they're migrating. So that's why there's a sell-off, I guess. I don't know. But it's crazy that the volume went from millions to like now 14,000. So they need to hurry up and put what it's migrating to. Oh, yeah, stablecoin dominance is going up. You know what that means? BTC is about to go down. Wow, man. Stablecoin dominance at 13% is insane. Yeah, and this is where we had the monster run. Now it's going back up. And yes, I do most of the work on my truck when it needs fixing. Stablecoin dominance, yeah, that means that Bitcoin's about to go down. That's not good. Hey man, where's Allo? Is Allo here? Based on moon cycles, we should crash by the 18th. We actually did get a crash. So I guess the moon phases are back, right? Yeah, we printed blue. We even said that. Every single time. I guess before we print the next full moon, maybe buy back for a quick profit. I don't know. We'll test it though. Perfect timing for us, meow. Yeah, it is. Now that I'm out of Dogelon and I have money to actually buy BTC with. Silverday says World of Dipians, WOD. Oh wow, 57%. Man, dead coin, but it had a nice move. Oh wait, wasn't DYP also a coin? Yeah, it was, but it's actually at 0 now. Wow, do you guys remember this coin? It was on Coinbase, and now it's not even on Coinbase. Yeah, so World of Dipians. Yeah, it's doing this. It's stuck in this downtrend though. I wouldn't, unless you start breaking out of this downtrend and start making higher highs and forming some sort of. I mean, this really looks dead. I mean, it really looks like it's just going to 0. So it's good to trade it, but wait, did you actually get out of Dogelon? What's up, Shadow Frost? Welcome. Temporarily, yes, man. I mean, I've been saying it since back in October of 2025. I said that I'm no longer going to have altcoins when the Gaussian channel on the weekly starts printing red for BTC. So this just happened, and I ended up selling yesterday. Yeah, so I am completely out of Dogelon Mars. So it doesn't mean that I'm going to be out forever. You know, if my $4,200 of Elon becomes, you know, $2,000, then I might really consider getting back in. But for now, it is what it is. I need to have money to buy BTC with. So, and that's really the bottom line. Is I need money to buy BTC with, especially given that I think that we are going to have a big capitulation down. So if I think we're going to go down, why wouldn't I sell? If historically speaking, the Gaussian channel never turns red unless we're bearish, why wouldn't I take that indicator into consideration? So I'm going to be using all these indicators to make my plays. So that is what I'm doing. But again, if Dogelon comes back down and like goes to 29 or 25, whatever it does, yo, don't get me wrong, $100 billion for $2,000, sure, I'll have another $2,000 to put into Bitcoin. I'll be fine with that. And I hope we go up. I mean, I hope I sold the bottom and you know, we go up. I really do. We got 69% of the chat thinks that we are bearish, and then we got 31% of the chat is bullish. It is so hot here. Yeah, Caspa's doing pretty good. 8 minutes. Yeah, Caspa's doing pretty good right now. Caspa's having a nice retracement. Look at this. What's Cardano's market cap? 9 billion. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy that just, you know, 6 months ago this thing was at like almost $1, and now it's sitting at 27 cents. I mean, we did call it though. We did say that. People just didn't want to believe that we could go this low. You did the best you could with Elon. That is true. I did do the best I could. Yeah, imagine Cardano coming back down. I think Cardano's headed back down to 5 to 13 cents. Genuinely, that's what I think. I actually think we're going to go down that low. Oops. Yeah, Shadow Frost, don't unsubscribe. Please stay a subscriber. Yo, you know what's a you know what might be a really good buy right now? Disney stock. They just got rid of their CEO. So right now that's being taken into account for the price. But man, what a crappy stock, but literally hasn't. I guess yeah, I mean, let me see what the like based off compound interest calculator. Let me see something. So right now it's been 10 years and the price is the same, okay? And they pay out around 1.5% dividends. So let's just say I put 10 grand in monthly contribution 0, length of time in years 10 years, estimated rate let's just say 1%, variable it's 0 monthly. Oh my god, man. In 10 years I would have so my if I bought Disney 10 years ago for $10,000, I'd have $11,000 right now. That is so bad. Yo, that is so bad. Wow. That's actually crazy. I don't even know why they're doing. I guess they're selling the stock because they're rebuilding their park. So there's I think it's going to go up a lot in the future. Crying. Oh yeah, look, you just show up out of nowhere. Like, I'm sorry, I was busy. Oh, I'm sorry, like blah 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 blah. Doesn't even want to play some Spire, bro. Man, the XRP army is gonna be so mad. I've been telling them it's going to 7 to 50 cents. I know. Look, we have a chart. We have it marked here. I mean, it's fine because in the long run, I think that it'll eventually go back up, right? It did pretty good this bull cycle, but in terms of the long term and macro area of support, which actually you are staying over $1.39. If we stay over $1.39, you are going to get this continuation, but you don't want to make a lower high validating a downtrend. But yeah, you're right. 49 to 76 cents is the. If we break $1.39, you're just going to get chopped. And every single day, people are going to be like, oh, this is the bottom, because the market sucks you dry. But yeah, we are going to bottom out at 49 to 70 cents in my opinion. So I'm right with you. I wouldn't unsubscribe. I'm out of the market. I come here for support. Let's go, Shadow Frost. Crying says ARC. I was working out ARC time. Let's go. It's AARC. No, it's not AARC. Come on. It's ARCC. Oh, wait. I read AARC. Wow, man. My eyes, dude. They're deceiving me. Oh, my gosh. Like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. It's not AARC. Where do you see AARC? It's ARCC. Gosh, man. Oops, not USD. Yeah, so, hey, that's crazy, man. We haven't checked ARC since the last time you came in here. ARC actually... You see this? This is exactly why we look at this, because it actually came down to support. You remember when I was like, hey, this before I didn't buy it, I was like, hey, this is before I was like even more bearish. You remember I was like, hey, 1768 is a touch point. And look, guys, we actually hit it. We confirmed this downtrend, and we're actually using it as support, which coincides with support. So, Crying, check it out. If I had bought here, I would have been up 5%. So, that's pretty good. Our chart is validated. Keep in mind that you have resistance overhead, which we need to redraw as of this point. Crying, just keep in mind, we do have resistance overhead at 1838 to around 1887, okay? You can still come back up to these levels, get stuck, and still validate this downtrend. So it doesn't really matter for you because you're not trading it. But for it to have a really big move, you do need to break $20 to invalidate this downtrend, and then we can start taking a look at the macro targets on the upside. Days loves his XRP. That's true. What's up, Fast Willie Jackson? Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for coming earlier. And thank you so much for the 5 beans yesterday, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, but classic, I'm gonna wait till it goes lower. Well, missed out. Well, it's gonna go lower. Well, I hope it goes to $12. No, I'm just joking, dude. I should like imagine. Well, yeah, I could say Welp too. Well, I want 2,000 shares. Yeah, that's $36,000. So how much money is that? Is it 10%? So that's $3,600 a year. So what is that? That is actually crazy, man. $300 a month just being reinvested. That's very, very, very high. I honestly wouldn't be mad. Fire sell. Yeah, you would be mad if I didn't buy. Hold on, let me like stretch out really quick. I think my butt's asleep. I gotta wake it up. Yo, it's so hot here. Oh my god, it's actually like, I'm like sweating so much. You're gonna buy back when it capitulates days. I have 1K shares now. Do you actually have exactly 1,000 shares? Bansbio, welcome. Is BTC going to 50K now? I don't know. Well, if it does, we could all watch it go to the 50K on the live stream. So I don't know. We might actually still be in a bear flag up to 81,000. But if it's gonna be bearish, man, then yeah, it's gonna go to 50K. It's gonna go to 48K. Crying. How's your Western Union doing? Are you buying any more Western Union? Silver Day says, I have many millions more in Zebic, so I just might change my name in the future. Yo, how's Zebic doing? Yeah, Zebic is actually not doing anything. It's just consolidating sideways right now and accumulating, so I don't like to see this because usually this does signify capitulation. I really want to start seeing volume and buying coming in. You still have resistance at 28 to 33, and you're still validating this downtrend even if you do get that big move. So be careful. Yo, Aloe, welcome to the live stream. Aloe, it came true. The moon cycle came true. You remember we were talking about it yesterday. We said we should get crashed by the 18th, and it crashed. But that might have been a temporary crash until we go up. So let's see what you wrote. Fart and Hype look like the two strongest mid caps. You can take a look at both of them. I have 939 shares, but I have $500 dividend payment scheduled to reinvest by March 31st. Yo, let's go. 500 beans, man. That's good. You know what I would do? I would take that $500 and just put it on one number on roulette. Think about it, man. If you did that, 500 times 35. Bro, that would be $17,500. You could retire after that, man. You'd be done. That's crazy, man. You'd be done. 3063 is your average for Zebic. Yeah, so you're not doing bad then, because I think it's higher than that, right? Yeah, it's 206. So yeah, you're doing pretty good. Damn, you bought it all the way back here. Oh my god, man. You bought it at the low. Crying says, no, I'm holding Woo for potential upside. Trade fair is valued at $16, $17, but anywhere over $12, I'm going to consider selling my position and buying AMC. Why would you buy AMC? Let's see. Fartcoin. Damn, yeah, you're right. Fartcoin is holding up really well. That's a first. Yo, it's not even having some sort of pullback. You know, this means one of two things. One, it means that we're very bearish and we're going to get a really big move down right now. Or it means that Fartcoin is actually about to break out of this downtrend and go nuclear. And then let's take a look at your other one. Hype. Hyperliquid. I'm not a fan of Hype. Only because of their tokenomics. Hyperliquid, right? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them. It's going to be at $10 one day. But yeah, it is holding up really well, yeah. Look at that. We actually broke this area and now we're getting this move up. Wow. Keep in mind you are... Yeah, you're over the 618 right now. So yeah, this is going pretty good. If it is a 618 retracement, you're making a lower high and this is going to come back down and make a lower low. But as long as you stay over $39, which is very, very, very important, which does coincide with the 236382 from the low to the high, but I'm just not going to do it. You're looking at $47 and $59 and then up to $150 the next target's on the upside. So I hope this continues. I don't know if you're in it, but that would be good. How big was this move? Yeah, this is a pretty big move. I don't have Hype, but I've been watching it. I don't like Hype because, yeah, it's like it's only 25%. Yeah, 26% diluted. And look at the, oh, they don't even have the token dilution, which means that most likely it's the developer, or not the developers, most likely it's like the founders release schedule. So it's like they get to release and just sell it and dump on the market. And lots of volume on the exchange, but it's new, so you never know. It might just be temporary. It's always temporary. Yeah, you remember when OXC came out and it had like, oh my god, it had like the same amount of volume. Yo, this thing's always had 2 million volume. Wow, this thing has always had like 1 to 2 million volume. Oh no, are we going down? Is it happening on the live stream? Let's see. Concurrent viewers topped at 19. Not bad. Not bad while as we sit here and go down. Is anything going up? Let's look at the let's look at our favorite tool, the crypto bubbles. Man, Siren's still going up. That's not bad. Yeah. Wow. Yo, this thing is still... I guess we missed out on Siren. Yeah, Dash. Yo, I remember we made a video on Dash when it had a nice pump. And we said, hey... I literally, I draw the same thing over and over again. Where I'm like, hey, if you break this area, which you actually came down and retested and got a nice pump, and everyone was like, oh my god, we're going to the moon. I always said if you end up breaking this area, the next macro area of support is going to be the 618.786, so you're going back down to $27 to 39. And I remember like there's a couple people that were commenting on the videos like, oh, it's never going back down that low. You're missing out. It's never going to go back down that low. And I'm just like, whatever, man. You guys clearly don't know crypto. If you think that, you know, it's not Bitcoin, it's freaking altcoins, man. They always go down. You just have to be in early before you get that big pump. And if you don't sell, what did we learn from Shiba Inu? You came all the way back down. Like there's no, you actually made a lower low. You actually, from the time you got listed on Coinbase, you're actually lower. So how is that possible? Like, how is it possible that you're lower than when Coinbase, Robinhood, and Crypto.com listed it? So that means one thing. They were probably buying back here, and then they were like, they already knew they were going to list it. So then they listed the top, and now they like started, and they dumped on us for the last 5 years. Freaking cheap, man. Fucking, or I guess I can't say that. Oops, it slipped. Freaking thieves, man. Thieves, straight up. I can't believe Crow only went up for 1 day. I couldn't sell in time. I lost 100K. What do you mean? You lost $100,000? What are you talking about? Yeah, 8 cents. What do you mean? Yeah, because Crypto.com absolutely hoses you on fees, man. That's why I don't like, that's why I thought about going back to Crypto.com, but they're just so scammy, where you try to buy and you can't buy the spread. The spread is so off. And yeah, once Crypto.com breaks 7 cents 60, then you're cooked, man. You're coming back down to 4 cents. Fast Willie Jackson says, I really hope Robinhood and Coinbase list Elon. Well, can it wait until I get my 100 billion tokens back? Maybe we got one final capitulation to shake out the... Oh my god, what happened here? Oh, wow. Yo, what happened here? Is this a live rug? Yeah. Yeah, what a rug. Look at this. Yeah, another Coinbase rug. Another Coinbase rug, guys. Yeah, that's not good. Yo, soon Anaza. What? Suna Nasha. I'm sorry, I don't even know how to say that. I'll just call you Za. The Za. Soul. You want me to look at Soul for you? Yo, for 99 cents. First super chat of the night at 44 minutes. Let's go. 99 cents, $1, man. You know what I can buy with that? In Arizona. You want to know why? Because they haven't increased the prices. Never mind. I'm missing 8 cents. I need 8 cents because they charge you the recycling fee. Dude, that's 8%. That's insane. They charge you 8%. They charge you 8 cents, which is basically a tenth of the actual drink. Man, I used to drink those all the time before I knew that it was actually so bad for you. But yo, thank you so much for the dollar. I really appreciate that. Let's take a look at Solana for you. Yeah, so just keep in mind and we did hit short-term resistance at 91 to $111. We said macro support for Solana is $74, and it is respecting this area. So as long as it stays over $74, you are looking at a continuation. Once we break this short-term area of resistance at 91 to 111, then we'll look at the targets on the upside. But until then, you need to stay over 74. And if 74 does break, then just like with any other coin that we look at, I do think the bear market lows for Solana is going back down to $17 to $31. So, not financial advice, just my opinion. Yo, thank you so much for the dollar. I really appreciate that. We got 22 bogeys in here. That's pretty good. Does that mean Bitcoin's going up or no? Does that mean Bitcoin's going up or down? Oh, it's going down. Don't mind this. I wrote this for Aloe because based on the moon cycles, we were supposed to get a crash. Obviously, we printed blue and we got a crash. So I don't know how low we can go, but it's definitely interesting to keep this on because the next time we get a full moon, I really want to see in a bear market how that actually impacts the price and if I can actually trade it. And we'll try to do that together where you'll see if I make money or not, where I'll buy it and then like on the live stream, and then before we print, like before the next new moon or whatever, I'll sell it and then we'll see if I made the right price or not, or I made the right choice or not. Maybe I'll make $100 or whatever. I'm not going to be like trading with a lot of money, but we'll just kind of play it out and see how it is. Honestly, summer isn't terrible time to buy, time to pump crypto. It's normally a very low volume time period. The question is whether we go up or down first. Well, the good thing is that if we go up first, then I really hope that we do get this continuation and we do start seeing bigger moves on altcoins. But if we start going down from here, then it's just going to literally decimate all the game. Like it already decimated Uniswap, for example. For Uniswap, it literally just took back all of its gains. Like it was the same price back here in February 16th and it's March 15th. Like it took away its gains for the last month. So if we get a continuation, then you can argue for at least like this uptrend to hold. But if it's bearish, man, then we're probably going to make lower lows. I hope it goes up, though, because that's good on the views. Bansbeal says, most of my portfolios are leveraged. Short positions now are my longs are all... Short positions now and my longs are all down 90% spot. Damn. Oh, yeah, Binance delisted a bunch, but I think you already know. You knew already? No. Last time I checked is they were adding a whole bunch of coins to the how's Pippin doing? They were adding a whole bunch of coins to their watch list, like their monitoring tab. So let me see. Binance delisting coins. Let's see. Oh yeah, damn. So this just happened today. Oh my god. Yeah, Binance will delist. Yeah, Binance will delist A to Z, Fourth Hook, IDEX, LRC. Well, no, this wasn't confirmed, but now it is. So let's take a look at these coins. A to Z. I don't even know what that is. A to Z. Yeah, oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, League of Loca. This was also on Coinbase, right? Is this still on Coinbase? No, it's not on Coinbase. But did they end up listing the new coin? No, they didn't. Yeah, man, good luck. This is horrible. What an absolute dump. It's over. Wow. Fourth. Okay, the next one is Ampleforth. I remember when they listed this on Coinbase. Yeah, another Coinbase coin that's getting absolutely wrecked, man. Oh my god. It's good, dude. The next thing is yeah. Wow, guys, be careful, man. Be careful. So this could literally be one of your guys' coins where You see that? This could be OXT. I could have bought it, and this could have been OXT next week, right? This is so bad. I'm longing Solana from 88, 65, 30x level leverage. Oh my god. What should my realistic target be for a swing trade? For Solana, you already hit your target, but I guess if you're if you're in it now, I would say $111 and best case scenario 152. So what's the next one? The next one is Hook. I don't know, like what? Captain Hook? Hook Pro. Oh my gosh, another one just completely decimated. Wow, just completely decimated. Yeah, be careful, guys. Stay safe out there. Let me read the chat, and then we'll go on to IDEX. What's up, Dwayne Kelly? Welcome to the 51-minute mark of the live stream, and I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good day at work. Thank you so much for the membership. I really appreciate that, man. And welcome. Loca and Voxel were two of the coins that pumped like crazy. Yeah, we're about to, but too bad they all went down. They both went down. I don't know about Voxel, but yeah, this thing's also cooked, man. And it's still on Coinbase. End of last year, I think, when everything was bearish. Fart coin. What's up, Heath? LRC is the big one. Okay, so we'll get to LRC. It's IDEX. I remember when they listed this on Coinbase. Yeah, another. Oh my gosh, look at this, man. 0.007 instantly down like 60%. That's just brutal. Wow, that's so brutal. Look at the liquidity on Coinbase, man. There is like literally no liquidity on Coinbase. Did they already delist? Because obviously I'm banned from Coinbase. Allo, did they delist IDEX on Coinbase or no? Yo, this is so bad. They didn't even tell anyone, and then bam. And then LRC loop ring. Oh wow, yo. Oh my, it didn't even. People didn't even have a chance to get out, man. Wow. Yeah, this is also being delisted. Look at that, no liquidity on Upbit. They're probably going to delist it. Binance is about to delist it. Coinbase has okay liquidity on it, but yeah, this thing, just to give you guys some context, man, this was $3.33 during the last bull cycle. Freaking rug pull scammers, man. Why are you banned from Coinbase? Because I told them that they had a really shady business. What do you mean? Yeah, like what? They have a platform and they have like millions of retail, and they list these coins and they farm you without doing their own due diligence. And then when the coin is just like this, down, so like down 80% and down from $3 to 2 cents, then they're like, hey, we're going to protect you and we're going to delist. So don't you think that's a little bit backwards? I mean, I get it. We're upside down, but like, at least let's try to fix it. Like, what? Crazy, man. Anyway, and then they like basically banned me because I was speaking too much truth. I love it though. This is how like conspiracies start, man. Hey man, there might be truth in some sort of conspiracy theories, but like that's crazy, man. I'm like, okay, you guys don't want my volume, I guess. Not that it's that much anyway. But it's crazy, man. It's like, oh, you guys can just list any coin you want, sell on your retail, consolidate it sideways without ever going up, and then saying, oh yeah, the coin is dead, by the way. I wouldn't be shocked if in the future Coinbase was the ones that were releasing these coins to begin with, and they were using their own money to pump the artificial volume. That might be something in the future, but if there's ever a class action lawsuit, man, I'm definitely signing up for that because they screwed me on OXT. Whoa, another rug, guys. Another rug. Great business model. Yeah, literally. They just pop out coins out of thin air, they leave it on their platform for 5 years. They have people, suckers like me and you, dollar cost average down and buy. The coin never ends up going up. And then they hide behind the very few coins that they end up pumping. And then they delist the coins, and it's a batch of new invoices. Freaking work stuck in my mind. Batch of new coins being released. So it's a scam. It's such a scam, man. It's like, it's literally just a giant farm. And I'm not joking about that. But anyway, I explained this. I wrote this all in an email. And then last year I tried to open up a Coinbase, and basically they were like, yeah, no. You're like blacklisted from Coinbase. Yo, Suna, thank you so much for the $3. That's awesome. That's 3 Arizonas. Let's go. I freaking need one in this heat, man. I thought $97 before dump. Bullish. Any confirmation? $94. Where are you seeing $94? I guess let me look at the moving averages. Oops. I thought $97. There is no confirmation, but I guess you're over the moving average on the RSI. You're actually still in this uptrend, although it can be seen as a bear flag. And although it is bullish temporarily, obviously because you're up and you went up around 44% from this low, you're still over $74. And so obviously with any sort of retracement, you really need it to stay over 91. But now that you are below that, you are temporarily bearish again. And 74 is the previous floor that needs to hold. It needs to get back over $91, and then you're looking at retesting 111 and then 150. That's what I see. You got 88 as far as the 50-day moving average, and 109, which does coincide perfectly with, almost perfectly with the 382 at 111. So I would say you will probably experience some sort of resistance at 109 to 111. But that's pretty much it on Solana. Be careful because you did get stuck here at resistance. So worst case scenario, you don't get a move up, you come back down and retest these lows. And then I don't know if you're going to get liquidated or not, but just be careful. I think it's very risky playing on leverage. But you got to do what's best for you, man. Create business model, yeah. But the problem is we're the cow. We're the ones getting milked. Dwayne Kelly says, but they can't list Elon. Shake him out. Yeah, I know, because they didn't come out with Elon. That's why. Because they didn't buy Elon. Maybe they're buying Elon now, and then they're gonna pump the price afterwards. But Elon looks so bullish right now. It really does look bullish, but I had to get out. I just can't believe also Shiba Inu's not doing anything. I should just rebuy my Shiba Inu. I used to have a billion coins in Shiba Inu. I used to have a billion Shiba Inu coins. Isn't that crazy? And it went from $4,000, $4,800 to $17,000. Man, those were the good old days. And this volume is crazy. Actually, it's not even that much, man. Even Shiba Inu. Back in the day, Shiba Inu had a lot of volume, man. Hundreds of millions. Yeah. Look at that. 2.2 billion. Wow. And now it's sitting at 75 million. I guess this would be a good time to buy Shiba Inu if that. Because you're literally at the bottom right now. They don't list old coins, dude. Everything they list now is new garbage. That's true. Or a massive coin like Fart or Pump. Yeah, Pump Swap. What's going on with Pump? Even pump fund sucks, man. Like, look at this token unlock schedule, man. Look at this. Horrible. I wouldn't touch this coin, and the only time I would touch it is if the price went up, if the price is higher than what it's at right now, and if it's fully diluted in 2029. That would tell me that this is a good coin, but I wouldn't even come close to buying pump fund right now. People are going to get absolutely smoked. Wow. That was a good move. Let's see. Pippin's still going down. Oh, wow. I remember when this was a Bitcoin. Alchemex. Literally no volume. Wow. Oh, what about Cube? What's going on with Cube? Yeah. This also sucks. There's absolutely no volume for this coin. It's an exchange coin. If you're bullish on pump fund, you would buy it and vice versa. I'm not bullish on pump fund. I'm surprised that that's even... I'm really surprised that, like, that's legal. I feel bad for everybody that, like, loses money on pump fund, man. Lark Davis loves pump. He's such a scammer. I stopped watching him long time ago. Yeah, dude, it's like people literally capitalize on the fact that on the greed and the fact that people don't know anything about cryptocurrency. And because it's so new and because people became millionaires, they're capitalizing on the fact that people don't know. So they're like pumping they're literally listing millions of coins or 100,000 coins every single day. And a lot of them just end up going to zero and end up dying. And it's because, oh, wow, like people are buying it. And you do, it's like a full on business. You come out with a new coin. You have one sucker put in $100 and that's $100 a day. Now that happens a lot more. Think about how many times that I've never done it because I don't have a Phantom or a Uniswap. But imagine anybody on Pump Fund or whatever, that has access to all these. Oh, okay, like this coin just came out. Let me put in $50. Now imagine 100 people doing that, or imagine 50 people doing that, and 50 people put in $100. That's $500. Sorry, that's $5,000. And is it 50 times 100? Yeah, that's $5,000. So imagine me being the developer behind the screen and seeing $5,000 and just instantly dumping and saying, "Oh, the coin's your guys's then. It's on you." Bardazon, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the end of the live stream. It's about an hour and 4 minutes in. But we have... Wait, where is this? Yeah, we have around 21 bogeys in the chat, so... It's too hot for this, man. Oh, there's triple T coin, threshold. I guess just single T. Oh my god. Imagine holding this coin and just being down 59% today. What is the coin called? Banana? Or no, Comedian? Yeah, like what happened here? What the hell happened here? Oh my gosh. That's so bad. Just another rug. That's all it is, just another rug. So many scammers, that's true. So many scammers. What's another one? NTRN. Neuron. Yeah, I remember this coin was also listed on Coinbase. And look at it now. It's just like, why wouldn't they delist this coin before, or at least give people the opportunity to sell? Or why wouldn't they give us the opportunity to, like, hey, this might be a scam coin, guys. Be careful. Like, these exchanges know exactly what they're doing, and they're raking in a lot of money, and this is so very, very, very morally and ethically wrong. Because the responsibility really falls on the exchanges because they're the ones that have the platform. Okay. And before you guys are like, well, it's the individual's responsibility to be strong enough. Yeah, you're right. Okay, but like the other side of that is also the person that's giving you this sort of access. So, accountability is on both ends. And people are dumb, so it really, really, really falls heavily on the shoulders of the ones that are running the show, which in this case is Coinbase, Binance. It's just so wrong, so wrong. SPX. What about this one? What's this? SPX is another coin. Yeah, surprisingly this actually. Wait, who's this? Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm surprised this one didn't really go down that much. And then RDNT, what the hell is that? RDNT. Yeah, Radiant Capital, what the hell is this scam? Yep, just another scam coin. Like, hey guys, let's not delist it at 30 cents. Let's not tell anybody that we're going to delist it at 9 cents. Let's not even tell anybody that we're going to delist it at 3 cents. Let's not tell anybody that we're going to list it at 205. Okay, let's delist it now. Scammers. Straight up scammers. Yikes, Cass has been flying while everything dumps. Yeah, there's a couple coins that are doing pretty good compared to this dump. ICP. Yeah, especially ICP, bro. Look at this. They listed this at 433 market cap. They listed this at $433 and the market cap was 53 billion. For this to be a 53 billion market cap, it would have to be 50 times this, which let's just say it's $2. So it'll be $100, $125. Sorry, it would have to be $75. So for it to be a 50 billion market cap, the price would have to be $75, which means that's how much they diluted the coin. It never, so they literally dumped non-stop on their retail. Do you know how messed up that is? Yo, that's so bad. Someone needs to see this and then hold them accountable. Definitely. That's why they call you dumb money. Yeah, that's why Wall Street. Oh man, that's why Wall Street calls you dumb money. Got it. Super inflation? Yeah. Super inflationary. Yeah, Casbet is going up. Up 6%, man. That's not bad. We actually looked at this earlier. Dwayne Kelly says TA on Tau. Bittenzer. How's that? Is that holding up pretty well? Let's see. Yeah, it's holding up pretty well. You're looking at a continuation to 330. I would put support. And keep in mind, like we said before, you are extremely overbought. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to come all the way back down. It just means that, hey, you might get some sort of cool off, and that's why we have support here. You have support at 224 to 253. I would say as long as it holds this area, and once it does cool off this indicator and the RSI and it's not so overbought, you're looking at that continuation 330, and then from there we'll take a look at the macro targets on the upside. But until then, so far so good, and you're looking at invalidating this downtrend. Hopefully we do, and we can start getting a big moves to the upside. But that's pretty much it for Tau. Hidden Bull, welcome to the end of the live stream. Started streaming 69 minutes ago. 69 minutes ago. Nice. What timing, man. Let's go. Bardazan says, hell yeah. I'm in a 50x long from 3 cents. I'm up to like 1,200%. Yo, let's go. You're up more than 10x, man. Let's go. Congratulations. Can you sell? Like, can you close your position, or are you holding it? Here, I'll put bullish for you because of that. Damn, man. We got 24 bogeys in here. Seems like we're getting more and more viewers. I'm in a 50x. Oh, I read that. Entered on the daily. Look at the daily for me. I can sell and realize 30% for $500 so far. We did look it on the daily, right? Yeah, that's really good. Keep in mind, like I always say, you are overbought. Again, it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to mark a top, but we might be in for some sort of correction. You are still validating this downtrend. So just be careful. Not financial advice, but you are extremely overbought. We haven't been this overbought since back here. And back here we made a lower high, validating this downtrend, and then you went down. So I'm not saying, again, it's going to happen again, but just as long as you're aware of that, then you should be fine, because you're accepting the risk to the upside just as much as you're accepting the capitulation and or correction to the downside. Was FOMC today? I don't think so. When was the last FOMC? March 18th. Oh, I guess it was. Yeah, it was March 18th. The next one's April 28th, April 29th. So it's next month. I think I think we go to the order block at 4 cents 70, then reject. My stop loss in the positive at about $300 profit. That's good. That's smart. At least you have a stop loss in profit. Put a stop loss at 0, risk-free trade. Yeah, but he wants to make some money. Like, I don't think it's going to go down to 600. Sorry, I don't think it's going to go down to 300 without going back down to making a lower low. So yeah, you are playing it smart because you're at least taking some sort of profit. Wow, we're about to break down. This sucks, man. This stock sucks. Why didn't it, like, it only did 158% too. That's so bad. Wow. What's the volume on this thing? Does it just not get any... Nobody's, like, trading it. Let me check the volume on it. Let's see. Oh, ouch. Aftermarkets, it went freaking way down. Wow. Yeah, what's the volume on this? Market cap high today. Where? Oh, 12.6 million. That's like a meme coin, man. Yeah, so I think there's the owner, the CEO owner stepped down today. So yeah, we'll see what happens. What the hell? What the hell? There we go. Yeah, we got 24 bogeys in here, but I think we're gonna call it here because we've been live for about over an hour now, an hour and 16 minutes, and there's really nothing going on. So yeah, we're about to break down too. I guess we could all hang out in here. Let me see. Let me conclude this poll. We got 28 votes in. 57% of the chat is bearish. 43% of the chat is bullish. So we'll see if give me 1 second. Let me see if I'm gonna stay on a little bit longer so we can watch this capitulation together. So we can watch this blue moon capitulation together. Because this doesn't look good, guys. This literally looks like it wants to fall off the table. And I don't want to miss that with you guys because we are all a family. Yo, Suna, thank you so much. Dude, thank you so much for, you literally sent me $3.30 today, man. That's Canadian money, so it's $3.30 USD. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chats. That's awesome. Thank you. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. What are you doing, buddy? What's going on? Hey, what are you doing? All right, guys, I'm back. I am back. I think we're gonna stay live. Oh, everyone's like peace, but I didn't even leave yet. I'm still staying live for another like 30 minutes, or sorry, 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes until I decide what I'm gonna do. Freaking bored. Let's see. What is this? So funny. Oh man. All right, yo, Dwayne Kelly for 2 beans. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. That puts me at $5.30, which means that I can get a $5 footlong, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you, man. 2 beans. That's a lot of money, dude. Thank you. That's a lot of money in this bearish time, man. Where we're all going down, and we're all going to zero, and the views are down, and the channel revenue's down. So. Yo, thank you. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Oh, I guess we're not going down. Let's check the crypto ball. ETN, what the heck is this? Yeah, again, just no volume coin that somehow is up 35%. Yeah, some of the top 1,000 coins, like closer to 1,000, are yeah, I did. Okay. Surge. Okay. What WAD? Like this thing's up 54%. and 46% in a week. I wonder how Triple T is doing. Or Billy. Let's see how Billy's doing. Okay, Billy's still holding up pretty well. You might have some gas left in the tank. What about Testicle? Yeah, Testicle is moving. I think this was one of the coins that Triple T had. Used car. I don't think used car is doing anything. No. Bio LLM. This is the one that he made a whole bunch of money on. And yeah, unfortunately, it just broke down. It never got that breakout. So... check out Solo. XR Poppy, welcome to the end of the live stream. You want Solo, like Han Solo, right? Is it Sologenic or Solomon? I'm assuming it's Sologenic. Wait, was this the coin that Silver Days asked for earlier? Yeah, I mean, I don't... This is a straight up gamble. So, oh yeah, this was the coin that Silver Days brought up earlier. Yeah, I mean, this is bearish. This is very bearish. I mean, it looks like you're getting a giant wick though, for whatever reason, and this wick is 100%, 160%. So, I don't know what's going on with this, but it looks like it had a nasty sell-off and now it's coming back. So I really don't know what's going on with this. Straight up gamble though. So do with that what you will. You're welcome, XR Poppy. You're welcome. We're just kind of waiting here, waiting for BTC to capitulate. So, really nothing more to talk about. Smash Toshi, welcome. I've been live for about an hour and 23 minutes. And you just now show up, Smash Toshi. Welcome to the live stream. The live stream. Where we watch Bitcoin capitulate together. Yeah, when has this ever been bullish, man? We're about to go straight down, guys. I don't know how low. Maybe we go down to... Here, I'll do this. I'll leave when we hit 69,400. Yeah, when we hit this. It's a pretty big move down. Let's see. Jeffrey, welcome to the 1 hour and 24 minute mark of the live stream. What's up? Can you check hold on Ethereum? Is that a gamble play? Hold on Ethereum? Let's see. Wait, did you say hold or hodl? It's H-O-L-D, yeah, hold, okay. Yeah, this doesn't look bad. I don't know if we've already looked at this, but you're still in this upward channel. I mean, you're making higher highs and higher lows. Doesn't look too crazy. Yeah, you came down. You already retested the 618786. You had a nice move. You double topped and then you broke out. Came down over here, double bottomed. Yeah, I'd say if you if you do break below 404, then you're cooked. You're done for. But as long as you can stay over that level, then the targets on the upside are going to be resistance overhead at 3019 to 3029, and then a breakout should send you to the 618 at around 3050. That would be the next major target on the upside. So that's it. And this is obviously a high risk, high reward gamble play because it's such a small market cap. I guess it has 333,000 lock liquidity, so not too crazy, but at least it has some. And you're 4.5 million market cap, so a lot of upside potential. No financial advice, just my opinion. Good luck. Shouldn't your opinion on Solana be consistent with your bearish BTC analysis? Well, great question. Yeah, so the thing is that, like we said before, and why I still have this arrow drawn, is that we can still be bearish. We can still be bearish, and BTC can still have a retracement to 81,000, validating this uptrend and this channel. Okay. Oops. So right now we're in some sort of uptrend and some sort of bear flag, but we still have resistance at 81,000. We're still making higher highs. So I know we just had a nasty sell-off, not necessarily because of the moon, but I'm just saying we had a nasty sell-off. But as long as we can still maintain this uptrend, making higher lows, once we do turn bullish again, and when we do make that next higher high, what do you think's gonna happen? If this move had Solana go all the way to its macro area, or sorry, its short-term area of resistance, it's doing the same thing. So I am saying consistent. Oh yeah, it's bearish. We will go down, but as far as when goes, I don't know. Right now, I know that the target on the upside is 81,000, and just like Solana, it matches perfectly with it because you're then going to $111 for Solana. Keep in mind, that's still bearish. You could still come up to $111, and what do you know? You still hit this downtrend, you come back down, make a lower low. Okay? So before you call me out, no, I'm just joking. But yeah, so I am pretty consistent with what I say. So, oops, I deleted the wrong thing. Look at that. There we go. Cool. Anyway, let's delete this because now we know that the moon cycle is accurate. No, I'm just joking. But imagine if I start trading the moon cycle. Notice how he's saying everything is bearish. Hey, that makes sense. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. At least you got it, Suna. At least you understand what I'm saying. Clifford the dog, I just dumped a couple of bucks into Veracity. Not sure what happened, but it's worth a punt. Yo, Veracity used to be one of my first coins, my member coins. There was a member that wanted Veracity on the watch list. Yeah, Veracity, VRA. Oh my god, this is so bad. Yeah. What happened to Veracity? Oh my god. Damn. Holy. I gotta look at that. Yeah, what happened to Veracity, man? Yeah, we used to look at this coin all the way. Like all the time. And look at it now. It's just dead. There's nothing. Yeah, look at that. They're releasing a whole bunch of coins too. Because the price is all the way at their all-time low, and the market cap is actually higher than what it was when the price was at 2012. Holy crap, man. Wait. Holy crap, man. Oh, wow. Bruh. I understood you, Meow. Thanks, Floofin. My brother was telling me the other day BTC has no reason to even be at these levels with everything that's going on. You're talking about like these levels in terms of 60,000 or sorry, 70,000. So does your brother think that Whoa, am I still live? That's weird. I think my internet went out because it's too hot here. My plugs are like burning or something. My wires are melting. Triple T for $1. Thank you. Just got done making me a lamb chop and baked potato. What's good, everyone? What's up, Triple T? Welcome to the bearish live stream. Good. I woke up like 39 minutes ago. I took a nap at 4 p.m. Damn. Damn, man, you go to sleep like in the day and you're like a night owl. Meow, can you do the silver chart? Yes. Oh, I could do the silver chart for silver days. Yo, if you get rid of XRP, you gotta at least keep silver days, because you can't change silver days, man, because it's like that's you now. You're silver for days, okay? Yeah, so for silver, we are still in macro support at $69 to $85. You came up, you made a lower high. You're probably in some sort of bearish downtrend that we don't see yet. So, in order to invalidate that, I would say you would need to break $85. And if you're trading it, then theoretically you could come back up to $85 and take profits before we go back down. So, no financial advice, just my opinion. He said it'll dump for sure. He is going to start buying from 45 to 35K next October, if not sooner. Yeah, I agree. I agree with your brother, man. I agree with him. I will be buying at like around 58,000, and it's mostly because that is where the 200-day moving average is. So I will be buying when we go down. How high do we go before we go down? I don't know, but we'll know when we're in a bull market again, because yeah, I mean literally it was a no-brainer last cycle. It was literally a no-brainer last cycle. I was tired. Been cleaning up and packing up for Friday. What's going on Friday? Are you finally moving on Friday, or are you going on vacation or something? Yes, definitely, Meow. Yeah, dude, you can't change your name from Silver Days because you are silver for days. If you invested $10,000 in Monster Energy in 2003, it would be worth 25 million now. What the heck? Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god, why was I going to school back here? Why didn't I just invest in Monster? Wow. It was actually trading on the penny sheets. Wow, it was actually trading on the penny sheets. How insane is that, man? Ugh. 40x. I guess it would have compounded, right? Oh no, 4 cents, yeah. Yeah, what are we talking about back here? Oh my god. Oh well. You live and you learn. But imagine what we're going to look back in 20 years and see like where all these other coins are at, or all these other stocks are at. So it's never too early to start. Moving, no vacation, maybe like mid-80s range, best case scenario, 78 realistically. Stolen money coin, it's at 5 zeros. Stolen money coins. What? 6 zeros, 88. Stolen money. There is no stolen money coin. This is probably something that just came out and it's not on Dex Screener yet. So yeah, I don't see it. It's not here. Hey buddy, what are you doing? Do you guys see my cat in the back? Hey, are you hot? Do you want me to turn on the AC? It sucks because I don't even have it plugged in. because it hasn't really been that hot recently. I guess it has for the past couple of days, but I should probably look at the forecast and turn on the set up the swamp cooler. Buddy. Hey, what's up? What's going on? Get those away. Where do you live? Like which state? I don't really give out my personal information, but I guess I can tell you guys I live in Antarctica. No, I'm just joking. I don't live in Antarctica. I'm in Cali. I'm in California. I'm going back to Cali. I'm going. I guess I'm not going back because I'm here. I guess there's nothing to go back to. Let's go. 700% from the low on BTC isn't that bad. Because imagine if I put 10 grand in, dollar cost average down into all the way down to 15,000, and I had $10,000 in, that would still be like $70,000. So I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's bad at all. How's the gas prices in Cali? Don't even get me started, man. I drive a Toyota Corolla C. Oh, I'm not okay. I drive a Toyota Corolla CE, and it's like 11 tanks or whatever. Very fuel efficient. Let me see how much it was. I filled up. I filled up on March 7th, or sorry, March 10th. So 8 days ago. Damn, and I still have like 75% of my gas tank. I filled up on the 10th, and it cost me $57. $57.77. He missed like 10 comments. No, I didn't. How's the gas price in Cali? Nice. He's in Cali. Where do you live? Stolen money coin. I couldn't find it. It's at 5 zeros, 6 zeros, 88. Toyota Corolla CE. Sending you 30 pizza orders right now. Go for it, man. I'm starving. I'm hungry. I am hungry. Let's go. My package is getting here on Friday. That's not bad. Geez, I'm glad I'm in Texas. Yeah. I gotta move. I gotta get out of California. Or I just gotta make more money. That's really what it comes down to. So how am I gonna make more money? Okay. You guys can send me. I'm just joking. Imagine. Yeah. Oh no! Hey, I'm gonna make it a membership live stream. I'll start selling courses. Hey, do you guys wanna buy my course? It's $25. All I need to do is just sell. What is it, like $1 million divided by 25? Let me see. Give me a second, guys. $1 million divided by 25 bucks. All I gotta do is sell 40,000 courses. I feel like I can do that. And what is the course? It's literally nothing. It's just help crypto meow analysis. Like imagine if it's like there's absolutely no positive, like nothing positive or anything like that. It's just like you get a course with like a blank video. But yeah, it's just too damn expensive here. So really, that's really what it comes down to. You get a nice house. You can get a nice house in Florida. No HOA. Property taxes are relatively low. Also, they're looking at, they actually added it to the bill to get rid of the property tax, but I don't think that's going to go through. But anyway, I mean, you know, there's no state income tax. There's just a lot of good things. But also, the bad thing is that you could die from getting hit with a hurricane. So, as long as you're okay with possibly drowning, then you should be okay with the I should be okay with the low cost of living and actually just being able to afford to buy a house. And not having an HOA and anything like too crazy, anything, any unordinary outside expenses that I can't like really control given my location. But yep. That's just how the barrel rolls, man. Is there a weird H&S pattern on head and shoulder pattern on Solana, or is it just me? Oh, wow. You mean like head, shoulder? Like, oh yeah, there is. There's a big one. There is a big one. Yo, Triple T. Did you comment something else or no? Are your comments not going through? Did he ask for a coin? Does anybody see anything that he posted or no? Because I read the comments I saw, or I read the comments that I see, so. Oh, you know what I was looking at? Also, bat token. Yeah, like this is literally, I don't know, man. It might actually hit 6 cents. But I guess it's bat USD. Yeah, dude. Just no break whatsoever. I guess, yeah, like you were in a downtrend before and then you broke out, but what I don't like about this is you did it again. And so you've just been in this downtrend. Yeah, unfortunately, you've just been getting stuck non-stop. Yeah. Triple T wanted you to look at Stolen Monkey. Dude, I did not see. I don't know where he said that because I read all my comments and it didn't have that. So, Triple T, are you still here or did you leave? Or are you eating your lamb chop and your baked potatoes? Stolen Monkey. That sounds good. Oh, Stolen Monkey Kiko. Is this what he's talking about? Stolen Monkey Kiko. This is, I think this is the right one. Oh my god, this is like I don't know, is this the right one? 8.9k, 7 zeros 99, or sorry, 5 zeros 90. Man, I gave up. That was very specific. Ha ha ha. I got you, Triple T. Yeah, I didn't see whatever he said. I didn't see it. I still don't see it. I'm literally scrolling up and I don't see it. So maybe maybe he typed like 7 different comments in at a time and it just spammed it, like it marked it as spam. But I don't know how YouTube works, because if you look at what I see, I don't see it. If you want, I can show you. James, welcome to the almost a 2-hour mark of the live stream. Yo, how you been? Been busy and been missing the live, sorry. No worries, we have only been going live every single day. So, it's not like you can't just stop by one of these busy nights and say, hey, what's up, Crypto Meow Analysis? What's your thoughts on market just now joining in? You think it's a bearish flag? Yeah, I think we're in a bear flag, but I do think that we can still have some sort of alt season while we maintain some sort of uptrend on BTC and still go to 81,000. So that's what I think. But again, that's bearish case. Sorry, that's bullish case scenario. So, haha. That's a bullish case scenario, but bearish case scenarios, we just come back. We just basically capitulate right now. Are you a full-time trader? No, I actually don't trade. There's no way I could be a full-time trader. That's insane. Well, actually, yeah, no, there's no way I could be a full-time trader. I don't trade. I do not trade because I don't have time to. I actually really don't have time to. What am I going to trade, like, at night? I guess I could trade at night, but no trading for me. So Suna, in case I know you're new, so in case you haven't been here for the past like 6 years, I used to buy in dollar cost average 2 altcoins. It was OXT and Dogelon Mars, and last cycle I made money with Shiba Inu. And unfortunately, the market took it back for me throughout the course of dollar cost averaging for the last 5 years. So that's why this cycle, you hear me only saying I'm only buying Bitcoin. So there's a reason why I'm saying that. So now you know the backstory. So back in the day, I used to, like back in 2019, 2020, I had XLM. I sold the bottom on XLM. But last cycle, you could literally throw your money anywhere and still make money. And that's what I did with Shiba Inu. And then fast forward, I've been dollar cost averaging 2 dead coins, unfortunately. So now I'm taking that money and I'm going to be buying, I'm taking it out. I took it out and I'll be buying BTC with it. James says, I thought the high was in when we hit 75K. I don't think we'd go any higher. Yeah, we might not. I mean, we really might not. We might come up, make a lower high, and still and get that capitulation. So we have long ways to go in order to invalidate and break out of this downtrend. So right now we're only looking at retracements, and we need to see how high we can go. And we need to capitalize on these moves, on these altcoin moves, because obviously for the last week or whatever, I guess for the last since March 9th to the 16th, we were going up and we were getting some nice relief rallies on altcoins. But that's all it is. So if you think it's all of a sudden going to be altcoin season or it's going to be bullish, then I don't think that's going to be the case. And has your thought on how far down we go changed, like your range? No, I don't think it has not yet changed. I'm going to start buying at 58,000 and then I'm going to be buying all the way down, no matter how long it is. As long as we're in the red in the Gaussian channel, I will be buying. This energy is messing up people. What energy? Triple T, what's going on? Talk to me, man. Talk to me. Suna says, my cousin made like 100K from buying BTC at 16K. He literally knows nothing about anything. Ignorance is bliss. Yo, let's go. Congratulations to your cousin, man. I was hoping to make 100K this cycle, but unfortunately I didn't. James says, how low do you think it can go? I think it could go to 40K because like we said every single time and we measured it, it typically does break around 30% below the 200-day moving average, and it's done that consistently for the last 3 times. So whether it does that again or it doesn't do it because it's the first time that it doesn't do it, I have no idea. But 30% from the 200-day moving average at 58,000 is going to be around 40,000. And if you need visuals because you know you can't hear me for whatever reason, let me show you. If you need visuals. Okay, so yeah, back here, or actually let's even go further back. So back in 2015, we broke the 200-day moving average and we capitulated around 31%. Fast forward to 2020, we capitulated from the moving average and we went down around 29%. Fast forward to 2022, 2023, we broke the moving average and we capitulated around 31%, so around 30%. Now, given that it does that again, just like the last 3 cycles, 30% from that area is going to be around $40,000. Keep in mind, you still have support at $43,000, which is the 0.5, which is what this horizontal line is. I don't think it's going to go below that, but if it does, then honestly, that's a really good buying opportunity for anybody who's holding out and waiting for a big move down. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And yeah, you're welcome. Why hasn't the Iran war and government stuff affected the market? I think it was already priced in, maybe. I think it happened, and I think the capitulation happened, and then we got the news, because everything is always on delay for us, because we are literally peons. So I think big money already got out, and we were like, what the hell is going on? And then 2 months later, there's a war. So the move already happened, and now we're getting a retracement, which is why people are so confused. But what it actually makes sense psychologically, because if you think about it, it went down, and then people started buying the dip. And then there's a war, and people are like, wait, why is it going on? There's a war. Well, silly people. Bitcoin had a 37%, a $36,000 capitulation back in January before the war started. Like, what? Like, they knew. Like, anyway, all I can say is that we, and I say this every single time, we always see, there's always a delay, it's always a delayed reaction. So if you know that, then it's just like redundant. It's like, oh, whatever. Like, it doesn't, like, that's already, like, it's, nothing's like a surprise. It's like, oh, yeah, okay, I guess we're at war now. If Doge goes down 30% like Bitcoin, what's the price range for that? I think that puts it back down to lows, right? Previous lows. So for Dogecoin, that, I think 30%. Well, if Bitcoin goes down 30% from that area, man, Dogecoin's going to go back down. Like, let's just say it goes down 60%. That puts it at around 4%. Or sorry, that puts it around 4 cents. So that's what I think. Bartizan says, yeah, if it breaks the 200-day and it goes to the 300-day moving average. Yeah, it breaks the 200-day and goes to the 300-day moving average. Add the 300 on there. Oh, let me see. Is that what it is? I don't want to confuse too many people because I don't want to confuse people, but let me see. It won't let me add it. I guess we don't really need, do we really need a 20-day? Should I just replace it with 300? Oops. No, I can't. It has to be here, right? No. Oh, it's on the day, that's why. Hold on. I was like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, so let me change this. Yeah, 300-day moving average is around 51,000. Yeah, it's around 51,000. And is that around 30%? I guess maybe if you're taking law of diminishing returns, maybe, I don't know, 13%. I don't know, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to change this back to the 20-day moving average, and it sucks that it won't let me add one, but whatever. It is what it is. Look in the past. Yeah, 300-day moving average, but it went lower than that. It didn't quite tag the 300-day moving average. It didn't quite tag the 300-day moving average. So I guess, yeah, the second we see it close to that area, then we can start saying, hey, this is a really good time to buy. So yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out a way to put that to program that in that. But for now, we'll just put it at the 20-day, even though I don't even use the 20-day. Yeah, you know what? I am actually gonna change it. I am actually gonna change it. I'll just change it on the live stream because I'll do 300-day moving average, 200-day moving average, 100-day moving average, and 50-day moving average. Because I don't. Yeah, there we go. I'll do that. Now it's set. Yep, 300-day moving average is 51,000. There we go. We're at these levels because of all the sanctions. Money isn't going to move itself. If you know, you know. Since the market this past cycle skipped a big altcoin season, when the market recovers, it has alt season. You assume to, yeah, that's possible. I could see that happening. That was because of FTX, but it's still used as resistance. I like that. That's clean. Yeah, that is super clean. Let's look at it on the daily now and refresh this. Yeah, we've been live for 2 hours now, so there's. I think we're gonna call it here. We've been live for about 2 hours now. It's getting dark, so we will be live again tomorrow at around the same time. I don't know if it's gonna be 2 hours again, but I gotta go now. So. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion, and this is all just for entertainment purposes and nothing more. Have a great night. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your nights. I will see you hopefully in tomorrow's live stream. We will be live around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time again. So hopefully I see you guys in tomorrow's live stream. Thank you so much for all the members, all the subscribers, all the super chats. I appreciate all of your support. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And yeah, have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.